Kenneth Wong, a Burmese American writer, translator, and Burmese language instructor. There are two ways to form plural words in Burmese, but they are not interchangeable, and I'll explain why. First, let's take common nouns like people, teacher, student, or flower. You get the plural version of them by adding the suffix de or de, also pronounced dwe or dwe. Take the word for people, for example. The singular is lu, lu, and the plural is lude or ludwe, lude or ludwe. The general word for teacher is saya, saya. That is not gender specific. The specific word for female teacher is sayama, sayama. Plural versions are sayade, sayadwe, or for specifically female teachers, sayamade or sayamadwe. The general word for student is jangda, jangda. Specifically for female student is jangdu, jangdu. So plural versions of these are jangdade, jangdade for students, and jangdude, jangdude for female students. Similarly, tippin is the word for tree, so trees are tippinde, and pan is the word for flower, so pande is flowers. Down is the word for mountain, so downde is mountains. Let's take a look at it at the sentence level now. Saya labi, saya labi. That means a teacher is coming. But sayade labi, sayade labi is teachers are coming, plural. You might also add ja or ja behind the verb to emphasize the fact that that is a group action taken by more than one person, as in sayade la jabi, sayade la jabi, the teachers are coming. But unlike in English, the plural verb is optional, not essential. The verb pianlabi, pianlabi means to have returned or to come back. Jangda pianlabi, jangda pianlabi is the student has returned. Jangdade pianlabi or jangdade pianlajabi is the students have returned or have come back. The verb phrase puenebi, puenebi means something is already opening up, blooming or blossoming. So pan puenebi is a flower is blooming, and pande puenebi or pande puenejabi is the flowers are in full bloom. Dima taung shide, dima taung shide. That means there is a mountain here, but dima taung de shide, dima taung de shide. That means there are mountains here, more than one. So this is how you convert common nouns into plural forms. Now let's talk about pronouns like you, I, he, or she. To make them plural, however, you cannot use the same de or dwe suffix. You have to use do, also pronounced do. For example, jano, jano is how a man will say I, and jama, jama is how a woman will say I. If a man wants to say we, he'll have to say janodu, janodu. And for a woman, it's jamadu, jamadu. Thu works for both he or she, thu. The plural form, they, is turo, turo. To say I'm going to Bagan, I'll say jano Bagan thwame. But if I want to say we are going to Bagan, it'll be janoru Bagan thwame or janoru Bagan thwajame. The word do by itself could also be used as we, by the way. So someone might also say do Bagan thwame, do Bagan thwajame as we are going to Bagan. To say he or she has come back from somewhere, I'd say thu pianlabi, thu pianlabi. But if I want to say they have come back, I'd say turo pianlabi or turo pianlajabi. You could also use the suffix do or do with a name, by the way, to refer to someone and his or her group or company or gang. So Momo Pianlabi is Momo has returned, has come back. But Momo and her people have come back is Momodo Pianlajabi. Momodo Pianlajabi. To sum it up, Saya is teacher, Sayade is plural form. So our teachers is Janodoye Sayade. Janodoye Sayade. And Thipe is tree. Plural form is Thipinde. Thipinde. A female speaker who wants to refer to her trees would say Jamadoye Thipinde. Jamadoye Thipinde. Our trees. And the flowers that belong to Momo and her family or her friends or her people would be Momodoye Bande. Momodoye Bande. There's one key difference you should know here. The suffix de or due means more than one in quantity, in number. However, the suffix do or do actually means a group, a cluster, or a gathering. This is why you cannot say janode, momode, tude. If you say that, you are in fact suggesting that there is more than one you, there is more than one I, and there is more than one unique person called Momo, which doesn't make sense. But it does make sense to refer to Janodo as we. It literally means me and my people. Or Tudo for they, because it means he or she and the people with him or her. And Momodo, Momo and her friends, family, or her company. Alright, I think that'll do it for this episode on how to formulate plural forms. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll try to address them as time permits. And if you are an intermediate or advanced learner, you might want to check out my podcast titled Learn Burmese from Natural Talk. It's available in most podcast syndication platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. For now, let me say, Kwimpiwa Ong, Naumat Duime. If you'll excuse me, I'll see you later.